J Park, AMG High Music. Want to give a big shout out to Hip Hop Seattle, man. Let's get it.
This Ralphie Davis. Right now, y'all finna tap in to Hip Hop Seattle.
Oh, sick, man. Shout out Hip Hop Seattle. Y'all go tap in, man.
It's Mafia D. We tapped in with Hip Hop Seattle.
What's up? You tuned in with the Hip Hop Seattle podcast, episode 4. It's your moderator, Cal Nadi.
It's your boy, Miss High Definition, Henry Hunter K.
Lil Honey Dippin'. Whoop. And we have a special guest.
Special fucking guest.
It's Trent. And you already know what it is. Ike Watson in the building, too.
What's good?
What's going on, guys?
Multi-talented individuals in here.
What's up, my brother?
I'm just saying.
We got a
What's
DJ.
up,
we got a
my
producer.
brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Much respect to
A multi-talented gentleman
everybody.
in the building.
How was everybody?
All genders.
How was everybody?
All gender friendly.
Pretty good.
Gender friendly.
I'm feeling great. How you guys feeling?
I'm A1.
What's today? Saturday?
It's Saturday
It
today.
is
Is that crazy?
Shit.
We just blowing
It is
through March.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Man, we blowing through the year hella fast,
We're going
honestly.
through
fast.
this,
It's the
this
4th day of
wood.
spring.
Oh,
The first
yeah,
day
it is.
spring hit, my allergies was like, bing.
How'd y'all feel about the
bing,
hour, though? We
bing.
had to switch the daylight savings
Oh, I'm
joint.
still sleeping
How'd you
in
feel
from
about that shit?
I don't even know how that
Fucked
worked.
up your day a
but-
little bit.
Hey, honestly,
it
I don't
did.
really sleep that much.
Hey, I feel
so
you on
like,
that, though.
it
You
didn't.
should
I didn't
probably
care.
get some Z's.
What's the
You
good?
should
What's
close
that?
your
What's the
eyes.
good average sleep? Like what? 3-4 hours, 5 hours? What you guys doing these days?
5, 6.
What's
5,
my
6 is
average?
cool.
Yeah, that's about me.
If you guys really want to know, bro, like on the regular,
You don't
bro,
sleep.
I
Average.
literally
Tell me
go
the
to
3-4.
sleep probably at like 11:30 or 12 o'clock at night, and I wake up at like 4:30 in the morning.
Damn, bro. Like fully ready to go.
Yeah, dead ass.
TTG.
Are you passing it?
TTG.
TTG.
Train to go.
That's like, I won't say
4:30.
that's every single day of the week, but that's damn near like
Do you have
5
kids?
days out the week. Nah, no kids.
Oh, man.
The man is up at 4:30 grinding.
Where's the
While you
where the
sleep.
Astra?
Hey, you can use my double cup. That was supposed to be my double cup.
What we talking
but-
about today, Cal, bro? What's going on today, bro?
What we got going on today? What's on the docket?
Yeah, man. What's on the docket?
Yo. Artists getting managers involved in their careers before they're ready for one. Not knowing the purpose of a career and what their job what's the purpose of it, what it entails. What are your thoughts on artists quick to get managers, or do you think that's the first thing they should do?
Man.
I feel like everybody's trying to get a check, trying to sign a deal when you're, an artist and you're trying to be more than what you are. I think you get like kind of blindsided, but I don't know, cause look, I'm not an artist, but in my eyes, I would entail that you kind of get blindsided with the quickness of how things are going, cause that's where you want to be. But not a lot of people take this time to strategize and like take certain steps and have certain connections and do certain events or post certain things. Like it's all strategic.
Do you feel like artists even know what a manager really is? Do you feel like that, or do you think they use it
I
as
feel
more
like
of
they're
a I got a
as
manager?
uneducated as fucking like leaving high school. Like
In what way?
Because nobody educates you on how to fucking be an artist.
I mean, no.
You kind of just gotta take L's and deal with the W's.
I
You gotta
say-
deal with them.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna put a percentage on it because I really don't know. But I say a lot of rappers think that the manager is supposed to do everything though too. And I feel like a lot of rappers look at things like they gotta take care of my social media. Like, bro, these are separate jobs here. You got PR and all these type of things. The manager, that's not the job, bro. And especially when you're getting started in your career, you should be shaking hands and getting with the people and building your fan base organically. You can't have somebody out there talking for you and doing all this shit. They can't do it.
I actually know some people that I'm not gonna put no names out there, but
We could. Never mind. Maybe not.
it's not my tea to spill. But what I
Okay.
do know is that there's artists out there that be expecting that kind of stuff from their quote unquote managers. So it's just like who's really in the wrong and what. I think it's more of like proper preparation.
The artist is are you. The manager
you
works
guys-
for you.
But you got to establish like what exactly are you doing for me, so you're not
that's
let
true.
down when shit don't go your way or when they're not.
What if you're
getting
not
you on
educated on
tour.
it?
Okay, then
So what you're saying, you should get
Are we
educated.
able?
You
Can we
gotta
chime
be,
in on
bro.
this
You
shit?
talking-
I'm the fucking.
Look,
Tell
hey,
me,
look,
I'm
so
not artist
here-
and I'm not a manager, but this is just me.
Here's what, if you want my opinion on it,
Yeah, what's your opinion?
most artists are straight creatives,
Mm.
and they're not businessmen or businesswomen. It takes a businessman or a businesswoman to be a manager. and a lot of people don't. Excuse me. Necessarily, a lot of artists don't necessarily understand it takes both hats to succeed. So at the end of the day, it's
Powerful.
music business, and it is 90% business. I'll say 80% business and 20% music.
I think
Like
that's,
literally.
that's where I was going with the whole, like, you have to put time into yourself. Like, you have to, like, go out and reach and do things as yourself, even if you have a team behind you. But you only gonna help yourself if you pushing yourself.
Here's another thing too, though. You don't need a manager if you don't got nothing to manage.
Facts.
Period.
Facts.
So like,
Period.
I would like to elaborate on that, especially when you're starting, bruh. And if the manager can't guarantee you certain things, like at the beginning of the, when you're having a conversation with this person, they're pretty much saying, I'm going to do this, this, and the third for you. And if they don't uphold what they said, first off, they're working for you, but also you have to be educated on what you're trying to do in the first place, because they need something to manage. You know what I
So
mean?
you need a mentor.
If you don't have content, you're already not, you have to, I feel like you should establish yourself to a certain point, unless you came in the game with somebody who already has this knowledge. Otherwise, you should like work hard. You shouldn't get a manager until you feel like you cannot do everything yourself. Facts.
straight up.
If you can do everything to your best ability by yourself, keep doing it that way. Don't involve anybody, especially for a percentage, until you feel like, I can't do this shit alone. It's too much. I got too much shit going on. I need somebody to help me. And a lot of the times people just get lazy and they don't want to put in the groundwork. A lot of people are doing shit by themselves or with 2-3 people for a long fucking time before they make that phone call like, bruh, these emails are going crazy. We're getting booked crazy. We need some help here. Bruh. I think people need to just put some more attention to that, and instead of looking at it as like an accolade, look at it like a job. You wouldn't like apply for a job unless you fucking needed the money or you needed it for a reason. You know what I mean? Don't use a manager for that. I'm gonna use this for some clout. It ain't gonna work in your favor, bro. Facts. Anyways, that's just my little rant on that. It's Trent. What do you think about that, bro?
I agree with exactly what you said. I mean, you'll know when you need a manager. I think a lot of people like misconcept like having like a manager or like somebody representing you to like the equity of your music. So if I have somebody like basically if my music is not up to par or if I'm not working as hard as I should be, and I have a manager, that I think the people think that compensates. Like me getting booked for shows or me being the popular artist. But yeah, I mean you'll know when you need a manager. And it'll look right, So that's just my take.
Hey,
on it.
do you have a manager yet, bro?
I don't have a manager. I do everything my own. And
Independent.
Ike Watson, do you have a manager?
I do not have a manager. I am solo on this.
I feel
We
you.
need to
I ain't
speak
got a
on his
manager
Pico, by the
either.
way. He's wearing a very nice jacket right now.
Well, thank you, sir.
That is
I
very
appreciate
fucking
that.
nice.
You look professional as hell.
And if I saw that
appreciate
sitting on
that.
a chair somewhere, I probably would pick it up and just wear it and walk away. It's a very nice
That
jacket.
sounds
Anyways,
like a thief.
Seattle people got it going on with that
You
shit.
would be able to fit that. I'm not good.
I'm gonna rock the fuck out
I'm
of that
not gonna
jacket.
use, so yeah,
Dead ass.
Never mind.
Your jacket though, I'm gonna need to.
Shout out Ike
shoot in
Watson.
that shit.
For sure. Go ahead. I'm about to get this.
Word?
Right now.
So you got
Just
is that
fuck
the
my shit up.
is that the vintage guest
It's
joint
okay.
though?
Yes,
That's
man.
my
Okay,
good
so you know
side.
what's going on right now, guys? We got just 2 crazy jackets going on right now. I decided to throw this on today. Fuck, I did not know this was gonna happen today.
I'm
but-
fucking with the Sub Pop sweatshirt too, though.
Yeah,
Seattle
man,
shit.
still
Shout
got-
out
still got
Seattle.
family, man. Shout out Sub Pop, man. Shout out Puerto Ray. My boy,
Straight up.
man.
Who y'all feeling like?
Huh?
Huh?
What am I feeling like?
Like who y'all feeling like?
I'm not feeling like anybody.
Well,
I
flipping
feel
it.
like
But I mean, I gotta give a proper shout out to my boy Puerto Ray, man. Go get that Ida B Holder
Shout
on
out
Sound
Puerto Ray.
Pop, man. My boy, keep pushing, man. I just don't want my.
It's
my
straight.
voice.
You straight.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
solid. Do your thing.
Tell this guy to shut up.
Stop
This is
side
my
busting.
cousin, man.
Talking to
my
Mike.
cousin.
Speak with your chest.
This is like my best friend.
I'm just kidding.
this my real blood cousin. Though.
Is it really
Blood
though?
cousin.
That's how y'all
Yeah,
know each
real
other.
blood.
Yeah,
Real
straight
blood.
up. This is my real cousin.
I can kind
That's a
of
good
see
song.
it in the nose.
You lying?
Shout out to the game.
In the nose. In the nose.
Look, stop trying to put me on high octane 92 gas. We don't look nothing alike.
I almost think
nothing
that's
like
something
family.
disrespectful. Like I look like this
Why?
man.
Do you guys
That's
not
almost-
like appreciate your
This
jeans?
is almost disrespectful.
No, like
I appreciate my
I
jeans.
appreciate my Cuddy, but just like
I'm
you
not
know,
saying you
we
guys
don't look
exactly
nothing alike.
I'm just saying you resemble each other.
my guy
Your
is like 4
nose.
shades darker than
Literally,
me.
I'm telling you.
His
what
head
it
is like
I'm
10
telling
times
you-
bigger than
I'm telling you
mine.
what it is that makes you guys resemble each other, and it's your nose. I.
Look, you gotta be looking at this nigga's nose.
You guys don't look. You don't look the same.
I'm looking
You
at this
just-
nigga's nose like my nose is no way like that shit.
You know-
Please.
I've seen family members that look
Nah,
completely
nah.
different though. It's happened. There
Nah,
are
this
people
my-
that are
this is my boy,
siblings, that
man.
are
I
blood
love him
siblings
for
that look completely different.
For
I've
sure.
seen that before. Yeah, absolutely, it does. It happens like
for
I'm
that.
not
hair
talking
texture and
shit,
everything.
guys. Chill out. It's good.
All right, yo. So what social media platform gets you the most exposure? Is Facebook hiding posts? Is it worth it to spend money on Instagram to get your content seen? What y'all think?
Facebook is hiding posts, 100%.
Facebook's done.
I don't
Zuckerberg,
have
what
a
the fuck is
Facebook.
going on,
Done,
dog?
man.
Facebook finish.
If you ain't,
Artists
if you
I
ain't-
don't have
cannot
one of
put
those.
artists cannot put even a video up, and you're burying that shit unless they drop a little bag on it. And even if you drop a little bag, you gotta drop a big bag to get even your whole fucking like your friends list to even see your shit. So yes, they are, but they also own Instagram as well. So to a degree, they are with Instagram, but Instagram gets a lot more engagement than Facebook. Facebook is very personal. You feel what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean?
If I had one, I would only like add my like grandma.
Can you have
Oh
Instagram
my
without
God.
Facebook these days?
Yeah, I don't have a
Yeah, you
Facebook.
can.
Oh, okay, shit.
Facebook's for your family, man.
Right.
It is.
But the old folks is still.
You can't promote
hating
shit
the,
on
the
damn
Instagram.
Facebook. Well, you
My
can.
grandma has
I
an
knew it was
Instagram.
over. My mom was
But a
telling me
little
about
bit,
posts on
just to a
Facebook.
couple people.
Your
My
grandma?
mom, no,
or
my
your
mom. My mom was talking about posts, and I was like, man, I'm never on Facebook. And she's like, well, you don't. You know, she didn't understand me missing the posts of people or what they say on Facebook. She just didn't understand that. But she just got Facebook like 2 years ago. So like her
Old
life,
people, not old people, but older people, and social media don't. No. I mean, it just
What's
gives
old
them
these days?
old.
Like, what's considered old now? Motherfuckers is like,
Yeah.
It's not really
When
an
it
age,
took
it's
you-
just that. If you don't understand
Mentality?
technology, that mentality. It's more mentality than the age.
Could definitely feel
I
that
think they're
too.
getting hip to the distraction, not keeping it wisdomized.
I think Instagram is probably the best shit. How many people? There's more people on Facebook obviously than Instagram. There is.
Definitely.
But as far as exposure for just shit, Instagram, bro. What the fuck's going on? I mean, Snapchat is kind of dying off. We still have Twitter. Twitter's still booming. I don't
Twitter
fuck with
ain't
Twitter
never
that
going
heavily. I
nowhere.
have it.
I don't think Twitter.
You don't got Twitter? I got Twitter. It's
Twitter not
filthy.
going nowhere.
I don't think Twitter's going nowhere, bro.
It's not going endangered anytime soon.
I don't think so.
ever use it.
I think-
Bro, you know, because the crazy thing is, you gotta think about this. All the memes that we see on Instagram come from Black Twitter.
Fuck, it does.
Shout out Black
Like,
Twitter.
bro, like
Shout out
straight up.
Black Twitter's
all
an
of
actual
them.
app though too.
Yeah.
What's After Dark?
That's where the X.
What the heck?
Yeah, bro, they be posting porn on Twitter and shit.
I mean, that's all day
swear to
long.
God,
What kind
my
of
little
topics
cousin
are
had
on
just
that
said
shit?
something.
What the fuck? What's the
Hey,
it's
no, my
Trent.
little cousin straight
X,
up
X,
today
X,
as
X,
I'm
X,
going to the
X.
store. She's like, they posting porn on Twitter.
They
That's what-
are. No, they are. Like, I was scrolling and my dad was behind me, and it just stopped on some back shots, and I was like,
Man, Trent, what is the craziest shit you seen on the
Don't say
internet
that.
lately, bro? The craziest shit you seen on the internet lately.
Crazy shit I seen on the internet.
I want to ask you too, Ike. Craziest shit. Think about that. Craziest shit you seen on the internet
there's a
so
lot
far.
of crazy shit on
Just
there.
just in a couple days, man. The craziest, the stupid shit, man.
Man, it's the stupidest shit. I've
Hella
seen on the
videos.
internet. Man.
What is fucking crazy right now?
Yo, y'all,
I don't even know.
I'm
man.
sitting
here
There's so
trying to
much
lick.
shit. That's
Y'all-
the thing. Though. I'm trying to think.
y'all seen the guy walk into Adam 22's store
Oh,
with the gun?
yeah,
looking
that-
for him?
They
Hey,
said it was
bro,
a
that
Top
was
Gun.
crazy.
shit.
No,
Adam
the second,
22.
there's another guy.
Oh, another
Huh?
guy.
I saw the second.
No,
I
there's
actually
He was
another
live
live
dude?
streaming during
I,
it, too.
I went on the dude's page.
No, I see-
the
that's the
second
one I
dude,
heard. I seen.
And I like really seen his story, and it looked like the motherfucker was going crazy. He
Talk
was
to me,
just,
what
he was,
happened?
he was
I'm-
just talking
I'm
about
on
random
board.
ass shit. It was
Oh,
random.
y'all-
Going schizo?
The
Niggas was
motherfucker,
going
I felt
crazy
like he was
these
going
days
schizo. He
anyway,
was
so.
talking about hella random shit. He was going to hella places that were like boarded up and talking about like basically he was talking about his business plan to some governor And he was posting on his story, and he was talking about the places that he would open up this and that. This would be a.
You don't think he was
He
talking
said it
some
was
real
just-
shit?
one of the places he said would be a cash checking place. One of the places would be a barbershop or something. He was just going through hella places, and it was like, and it was all boarded up. But he was
Bruh.
talking to like a governor or something.
Fam.
Wait,
And then he was-
when this happened with Adam 22?
Yeah, that dude. It did
What
no,
the
it's
fuck
crazy.
is
I'm telling you.
going on?
And then he posted a video. And some girl was running through his place and was like tearing up everything in his house. It was like some crazy shit. She was like tearing up everything in his house. Nah, it was just she was going crazy on him. Like it was like his ex-girlfriend or something. And something
Man.
he did, and she was like cutting up shit. You know,
he was
and
going
then
through it.
Just
then
so
he was
happened to be
posting
his
hella
house,
like
though, right?
unstable videos, and then he posted the video of him going in there.
Walking in, just
with-
listening to City Girls.
some shit. Yeah, that was, it was weird.
Wait, this is the dude that robbed
The
Adam
second dude,
22.
I'm like,
No,
man,
the
these
second
motherfuckers
guy.
is crazy.
The dude
fir-
that
the-
ran
the
into
first-
his shop.
The first guy was, I think, like Mexican or something, or like Latino.
But you talking about the dude that ran into his
talking about
shop
the
with the
second guy's
prop
a black
gun?
guy.
With the prop gun.
No, this is the second guy.
I don't know.
The
about
second
that.
day.
You had a BB gun.
The next
What
day.
happened?
This
I don't
right
know.
right
Right
after.
Like 4 days. Yeah,
Was that
4
4
or 5
days?
Where did this happen?
What the
Man, he
fuck are
need to
they
lock
talking
up
about
his
right now?
security, bro.
I don't even know.
Oh, that shit.
Okay, so the background is
Seattle
that
guys.
Adam 22.
Hey, wait,
was,
hold on. What was the original question?
Dead ass.
The craziest thing that you've seen on the
Oh,
internet.
okay. Yeah. All right.
Hey, man. So we talking about some prophecy shit right now?
Prophecy.
That shit's,
What are you talking
that
about?
shit's real.
Lil
It's just
Warden?
fake. I think it's just Hollywood. That shit's just fake. Everybody's trying to get a
That
story.
song was pretty. We reviewed the song. Song was.
I think the craziest story that I heard was, oh boy, that
That-
gay guy
oh,
from
shit.
fucking what's
That's
what's
right.
that show?
That's crazy, bro.
Oh, Jesse Smollett.
Yeah, saying
Empire?
that he got
Man.
yes,
Yeah, that
there you
Chicago story is
go.
crazy.
And saying
Black
that he got
History
robbed.
Month was a hell of a Black History. Let's get it. Listen, man.
Yo, y'all heard that new Laze?
Laze.
New
Laze.
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 Uh huh. What's the
Laze,
name of that
laze.
shit? Philip Banks freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Shot by Town ENT. Yo, that video was crazy.
Shout out L.
Ellis Prescott
On the
killing the
cam.
fucking game. Flames and everything. The color grading is crazy. The cuts are crazy.
Red-
Double cut my mood, I just might pop one. Let 'em whip the beam, I ride a shotgun. The Cooper showcase to load the locate. I show him the stars and now he's starstruck. Sorta way too high, I can't say goodbye. Please don't ask me why, I don't wanna lie. I just wanna hide, don't you come and find me. We can let it fly if you wanna try me. Cash roll, everything around me green. Get the dollar bill, yo. All these niggas get the jazz like I'm Philip Banks.
Why don't you guys think there's more female artists? Like,
Just gotta come with that fire, straight up. There's a lot of female artists, but
Yeah, there's a lot
who's
of people.
consistent?
is there a lot of female artists that you guys like?
I mean-
you know, like
I mean, not necessarily. Not that I. Are you talking about like in the Seattle scene?
Seattle scene.
Who you
We're talking
think?
Seattle.
Consistency.
Yeah,
we
I'm
talked
still-
about that.
Yeah,
No, we're
it's
talking
still
about, like-
legend. I gotta still fuck with man Stasia. Man, Stas has been holding it down, man, all the years. Much love, Stas, man, Moni. Man, who else I'm listening to? Paris.
On some rap
I'm
shit,
fucking
though?
with Paris.
Holly Michelle. Mm.
Holly. Yeah, man.
Gifted Gab.
Give the gab.
Yeah, shout out
Like,
Get
that's
Together.
her, I swear.
Mhm.
You know, get the gab, man. Those are all legends.
But as
Oh,
far
yeah,
as why they
Seattle.
don't, why there isn't more, that was a question, right?
Yeah.
I can't songwrite, but look, I'll throw my voice on the track.
Look, that could be that part too for a lot of women right there. Is
I
they
can't write
just
for a damn.
I don't know, man. You know, if you got, I don't know, if you got it, you got
It's
it.
the it factor. I feel like.
That's it. That's exactly what I was
It's
just
the
saying.
love for the music, too. People want to hear good ass music.
Yep.
People don't give a fuck about really a lot.
combination of
You gotta
really
make the
like-
good music.
I feel like
Exactly.
for a female though, like you have to have like more than just like
You
one,
can support.
one thing. You have to have the looks. You have to have the body. You have to have
That's
the.
'cause the world is sick. The world
That's
is
that's.
fucked up.
But
They don't want the
literally, that's
music.
just
It's
what
not
it
about the
is.
music.
Like
It's the world. It's
that's
not about the
literally.
music.
But she has
We'll leave
fire,
that
but
right
she's
there.
bringing everything else.
Let's
to the
just say you have
table.
to be marketable. That's the best way to say that.
Touche. Can you make me some money?
So the
Straight
Laze
up.
joint, though, like what do we feel about that joint overall for the Laze joint?
I think Elle's visuals were fire as hell, and her she did her thing.
Yeah, I
like
liked her. I
always.
liked her delivery a lot.
So everything was A1 with that shit, no improvements. That shit was just fucking just phenomenal.
I mean, I've heard her drop tougher records, but that shit's still fire.
That shit's still fire.
Yeah, it's still fire.
It's a dope video. And that's a dope song. She's filthy. She can really write. That is crazy though. Like her shit flows. Seattle got so many talented writers, but just our exposure. It's crazy exposure. I got cousins. This is a quick example. I've been telling everybody. I was talking to my cousin like a couple months ago, and she lives in Mobile, Alabama, and they don't even know black people exist in Seattle. She doesn't even know. Like she was just like about Seattle, Washington. They're Washington is Washington D.C. And just like a lot of people I feel down south don't even understand that there's people over here, and it's crazy because we be competing, and it don't make no sense because it's like, man, a lot of people don't even know who we are. So I think
But what is wrong with competition though? Doesn't it make people better?
There ain't nothing wrong with competition.
There's wrong with hate. Hate
I
is
live
wrong.
by like, what do I feel like is gonna make me the most me and happiest and like pure? Like I don't compare myself to other.
Oh, not in that aspect.
No, in general, like whether it's a job, whether it's finances, whether it's looks, whether it's this, like it being a. There's a list.
For music, ain't nothing wrong with that though. Not as far as like my music's better. It's talking about as far as your confidence and shit with your shit. That's how you get better. And that's how it makes in hip hop culture where the roots began. It was, I can kick the best shit. You feel me? But it doesn't mean that you suck. You know what I mean? It's just how you come across. A lot of people use negativity behind it, which makes people hate it and say, you're not humble, you're not this. They label you with all this shit. It's the people that have a positive, uplifting, motivating thing behind it that make people respect it opposed to hate it. Because you can look at it two different ways. You can either hate them because they're confident like that or because they're actually cocky in their asshole. You can differentiate that real quick because it'll influence you or it'll make you feel like this nigga's crazy. What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Yeah, that's fact.
Immediately, you'll be like, this nigga's stupid. What the fuck are you talking about? Or you'll be like, oh, wow, like that's how I feel in my heart. You feel what I'm saying? And music does that. You don't have to say shit. You can play the record and you can interpret that and get that and like, oh, okay, this nigga, he's tapped into something that I just felt that I was just talking to with my homies and shit. He did such shit that okay, all right. He thinks like me. I relate to that shit. Now I'm a fucking, he talks like this in all his songs. Oh shit, I done streamed the whole album. And that's how niggas blow up.
It's a pride thing though, especially in
pride
like,
is crazy.
in
Pride
Seattle.
will fuck you up.
A lot of people have pride. Pride gets in the way of a lot of things, especially art. You kind of have to put that to the side if you want to like put the best work out there.
Pride also gets you like famous in a sense because right now
you can still be confident, but you don't have to be.
Andrea, speak on that though. That's actually.
He said Andrea, like not,
ain't no
not Drea.
I'm sorry, my bad, Drea.
God damn.
My bad. I'm just saying, speak on that. Some real shit. You should speak on that.
No, I'm just saying, like, pride gets you places now for some reason. Like, being cocky, being an asshole, doing all this extra shit gets you somewhere.
Bust down Tatiana on the Dead Lokes. That shit, that nigga is on some. That's
Are you guys talking about pride and cockiness in the music as you're spitting?
Both.
As a whole person,
demeanor.
Being what you like make art about, make music about, all of that should be you genuine as a whole. I mean, I get like bumping with what other people are vibing with at the moment, but at the end of the day, if you're just making music that appeals to like one certain crowd, then that's mainstream.
I don't know. I feel like it can get you to a certain place, but I mean that's just like if you're just trying to get the that's if you want to go viral.
That's where a lot of people they get their viralness, they get their audience, and then boom, they throw.
You talking about then that's when people want to throw the bag behind you because you got an audience. But then I mean, so here's the thing. So okay, let's say you get the bag behind you, right? Boom, your music don't sell.
But it's gonna sell because
that does not mean it's gonna sell.
That
does not mean that it's gonna sell.
What's his net worth right now?
Lil Pump?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Lil Pump, look.
Check it. Google.
Lil-
Fact
Nah,
check.
he
he's
said
not
Lil Pump?
profiting what you think he's profiting.
He's
Lil
not
Pump-
No,
profiting.
probably
he got
not.
money saved
Hey.
He
up.
got money saved
He didn't
up, but
make money off the
he ain't
project.
making money.
Okay,
Okay.
let's name another artist then. Why
You
we
have
gotta
like
do Lil Pump?
15 million followers on your shit, and your shit
Hey.
sold 40 racks. No,
nah,
Soulja Boy
no,
sold-
not Soldier
Soulja
Boy. Not Soldier Boy.
So not Soulja
What's
Boy.
his name?
Don't
Gold
say
all on my chain. Gold all on my watch.
Oh,
Trinidad James. He
Wait,
had
didn't he get?
Yeah. He
who?
got-
Designer?
Designer.
Yeah.
No, but he's still doing
He's
shit.
been
He's
doing
still doing
EDM
shit, but he's
stuff.
not.
He's still doing
Yeah,
shit.
he's been
He's
doing
still
EDM
working.
stuff.
I think it's like once you get to that position, are you gonna take advantage of it and do the right thing with it, or are you just gonna,
There's a
you
lot
know?
of artists that
I
are
can't
broke
say
as
what I wanna
hell.
say right there.
A lot. Artists that are broke as hell.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I think like I said, cats forget his business.
Before we move on, I'm gonna say shout out to Taylor Elizabeth, Do Normal, and Chong the Nomad when we're talking about female artists. They're holding things down in Seattle.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know how I forgot about Taylor, dog.
I'm hella
I
high.
feel hella bad right now. Taylor, I love you.
Yeah, shout out Taylor.
She gonna fly up here and steal on both of us, bro.
So what y'all think? Should artists pay for big name features on their music when they're trying to get established? Is that important, or should they just try to be organic and get an audience based off their own music, their own merit?
If you want to get a free SoundCloud song,
In what aspect? What do you mean?
you're not. If you pay for a feature, bro, you're not. Unless you go through the label, you're not getting it cleared. So it's gonna be a free song.
No, but I'm saying
what does
in the
that lead
instance
to
that you went
Not
through
all
all
the
the
time.
legal fees.
Bro,
It depends on who you're talking to though, like what artist you are, because there's a lot of artists that are just not on major labels right now.
well, that's when you talking about a big ass artist, right? Or are you just talking about an
Talking about
artist that's
big-ass
popping
artist.
that's independent?
Not like a no, not like not.
No.
No,
There's a big difference.
There is a big
I don't even
difference.
want to reveal that right now. I'm just saying just like
Well, let's talk about local artists. Let's talk about like.
So should a local artist pay for a big name feature?
That's what I thought the question was.
so
If you want it to be a free song,
no, but let's just say money is not an option. Like what if you have the funds for this feature?
as long as you have a plan to market it correctly. Yeah,
So now you
because
gotta
I
pay
mean,
money
you can
for
have, bro.
marketing.
There's a ton of people that have got paid for major features, and the track has done nothing.
Literally.
But there's also people that have prevailed by doing that. Block Boy,
It's
what
just
the fuck?
doing, like I said, getting in
Block
that
Boy is
position
on
and
now
then,
because
like,
of the Drake feature.
What are you gonna do with that?
But Drake hit him up off of his own clout.
But there were, yeah, that's true.
Clout.
That is very true.
Clout.
But also there's a difference because Drake has a deal thing. So if you look at his actual project, it says Drake featuring Block Boy featuring Drake. When Drake says I'm gonna take this shit, it's either his name or it's and Drake. On that record, it's featuring.
Is that
so
fact check?
it's fact check that shit right now. Look it up right now.
Ah, so much
Drake.
work.
No. If Drake, if you pay for the feature, or whatever, it'll say featuring Drake. If there's something legally figured out, it'll say featuring Drake. But if it's Drake's motherfucking record, he said you have to either sign to my record label, or you have to pay the $250 to Birdman, whatever. And it has to work within, like, I think Drake has 5 features a year or some shit like that. You can fact check that too. Drake can only do a certain amount of
I'm gonna need
features.
to call him because this ain't sounding right.
Somebody get Drake.
Hey,
on the line.
no, what the fuck? No, you already know what it is, man. Dre Prince, you
Call
already know what
Drake.
it is, man. You already know what it is. Dre Prince, you already know what it is.
Don't worry about my contact.
Yeah, so there was something worked out with that because Drake was like, yo, this shit's gonna be hot. Fuck it, let's do it. He probably worked a little, some money behind it, but
What
he got the
about- what
fucking
about,
feature. He blew the fuck up.
Girls Need Love. Is that what it's called?
Summer Walker.
Yeah. The feature. That was her song.
I'm not gonna speak on
It
something I
was
don't
her
know.
song. I heard the reason
Featuring
why he
Drake.
hopped on is just his you know what he does.
It says and
occasionally?
Drake though.
Nope, it says featuring.
Oh, it does.
You know what
My
he
bad.
does?
Thank you very
occasionally
much.
He sees whose waves kind of coming up and he tries to
Oh,
get
so you
involved.
say he piggyback.
But he's so strategic with
Yeah.
it though.
Is he? If you notice it?
He's very strategic
Question
with it.
mark?
He'll either sign you. Drake is very strategic with his features. He don't just hop on your song for no reason. He says it in his songs day in and day out. Drake is not hopping on your song unless there's something beneficial to the OVO brand and himself. I fuck with Drake, but I know his business shit. That's why It's real. You don't believe that though? A man of his caliber is not thinking that critically.
Oh no, he's a game of chess.
Beyond.
So
Drake is up there.
So y'all think it's worth it or not?
I say
It sounds
okay.
like a lot of work.
This is what I'll say. I'll just have a final take on this, and we can all have our final take on it. I just say that if you're really just starting, it's really not worth it like that, because you can use that money to just invest in yourself in so many different ways. You know what I mean? Depending on how much this guy's asking for. I'm saying I'm thinking
bag.
I'm thinking a bag, so I'm like, okay, you can use that, whatever it is. Anyways, but if it's within your budget and you've already have something going for yourself and it's something you just want to add just for, just an extra look, and you already have your marketing going on, go ahead and do that shit. It can definitely benefit you. It absolutely could. But if you don't have your priorities straight and you're just getting this feature just thinking this guy's going to blow you up, it doesn't happen like that. You got to pay this guy for so many different things. You do the song, and depending if he's on the label, you got to clear with the label, which is probably not going to have me on the bag for that shit. Then you got to pay for the video, the marketing, all that shit. He ain't going to mention your shit. It's worthless, bro. It's really worthless.
Right.
But if you have all that shit going, do that shit. Just know what the fuck you're doing. It's a lot of money. You feel me?
Yo, so our very own Henry 100K had a chance to be at South by Southwest. What was your experience like?
South by Southwest, Austin, Texas. It was pretty cool, actually. 6th and 7th Street was my first time going. I was able to catch the Rolling Loud festival, concert, whatever you want to call it. It was really dope, actually, at the Mohawk. And there was a Seattle artist by the name of Lil Mosey. He was there. He performed. And everything was all good until he realized, and hey, man, shout out to Lil Mosey, but I think he realized himself, judging by the footage we got, he wasn't feeling the crowd, and he said pretty much, "You're not lit. Fuck it. You're lame." And but he said, yeah, but he also said, "I got love, whatever." He walked off. It was good though. He did a good set. He did Kamikaze and Notice and all his hits and everything. But I feel like he just wasn't feeling the crowd, and he kind of let the crowd know that. And I don't know. In the moment, I didn't know how I felt about that. But at the same time, I was like, I don't know what's going on. But I'm not going to judge the guy. He did a good job, and that was pretty cool. Other than that, everybody was the festival was really, I don't know, it was a lot of walking and shit. My first time.
Everybody was out there. I was so
walking.
mad that I didn't go.
Yeah.
So mad.
The shit was filthy. There was Sauce Walker was out there. Future performed. There was a lot of artists
All
out there.
Accents
And shit.
was out there.
It was packed as fuck, though.
I know.
Austin, Texas, you're fucking up with the food, though. It was really hard to find good. I mean, there's some good food, I guess.
You
But it
gotta
was
try
just
to
that's
Dallas
crazy.
to my grandma's
6th and
house.
7th Street is lacking. 3 items for $100 is a lot of money. Fuck out of here.
That's crazy. 3 items for 100. It better
I
taste
come from
delicious.
eating bologna sandwiches and shit, peanut butter and jelly and all that shit. $100. I mean, it was good. Lobster tacos and stuff. But anyway,
Lobster
South by
tacos.
Southwest was cool.
Yeah.
It was fire.
It wasn't in the ghetto.
Yeah, but South by was cool. It was really cool.
Dope. Next year, I'll be there.
2020, right? Or 2019? Fuck, we tripped.
Who had the best performance?
The best performance? Yo, to keep it real with you, we were actually talking about this earlier about female rappers and stuff like that, or female artists in general. There was a lot of female artists out there
Yeah,
killing the
there's a lot,
fucking game.
A lot.
There was a lot, but I don't know. I can't really put my finger on the best performance. I did get the opportunity to perform myself just at a little spot. It was cool,
Okay.
but mine wasn't the best performance. I'm not gonna say that. I would probably say out of all the performances I saw, there was a girl named Pap Chanel. She was really dope, and she had a lot of stage presence and everything. It was cool. Yeah, look her up. She's like an ATL chick. This is crazy. She's probably never gonna see this shit, and I'm just showing love right now. I'm just gonna get my blessings somewhere. Anyways,
Yeah, and the topic of lit events, Hard in the Paint happened last week. That shit was incredible. Our very own Trent held that shit down, put that shit together.
Talk to me about that. What's good with
How's
that?
that
What's
experience?
poppin' with that?
Man, it's great, man. I appreciate everybody, or everybody knows I appreciate them, man. Seattle got so much talent out here. I think it's just about, man, we need the platform. And I'm just trying to do what I can, which is not much. The grand thing is the scheme of things, but, I'm just trying to give artists a platform to, show what they do and their talents. Other than that, man.
Your shit's been lit though. The whole every single event's been pretty much lit, man. And it ain't gonna do nothing but keep getting more lit, bruh.
Man, that's right.
Oh, every day.
100%.
Oh, next week on the 30th, man, the next event. It's the anniversary for Hard in the Paint too.
oh wow.
Ooh, anniversary?
Oh yeah, isn't it
One
like
year.
get in for free? Or
Yeah,
some
for
shit
sure, for
like
sure.
that?
So man, just all you have to do is follow Hard in the Paint Seattle, and DM names. You guys is in. It didn't work out like we wanted it. We had a couple of things planned at Q, but it didn't work out. So basically, what we're doing is kind of like, man, it's a free party for the people. Really appreciate the people that have been supporting us. I feel
That's
like
dope.
I feel weird about this mic.
So it's free food and free drinks and free transportation for everybody that comes.
Man, there's no food.
Transportation.
I'm joking.
It's free
Oh,
everything.
you picking me up.
If I had
I'm
the
always
sponsor,
testing the water to
I
see what's
really
going
wish
on.
I had
you know?
the transportation sponsor, man. Uber, man.
There you go.
Uber, Lyft. One of you motherfuckers
Are we
sponsor
fucking
me.
with Uber
Your
still? Or is it,
mom.
I
You
thought it
guys,
was Lyft now.
we're giving
Uber's-
rides everywhere.
Uber was fucking up.
One of you guys, I'll
We
just say it.
canceled
Uber,
We
man.
canceled
Take an
Gucci
Uber.
too, man. Fuck
Yeah.
Don't drink and drive.
Party and right. Hey, I think
Party
that's
and ride,
that's
going on
Prez.
with
That's
that.
ghetto Prez's
For sure,
line,
man.
bro. That's
Uber,
that's
man,
hella
sponsor us.
Man,
We're waiting.
Sponsor him.
Lyft
You
What's
said Uber,
poppin', man?
Lyft sponsor us, Uber sponsor us,
I
man.
guess, yeah, fuck it. Uber
Look,
was
we
good.
need either one.
Somebody
I need
lock
a
in
check.
before the 30th. That's when the event is.
Look, yeah, lock in before the
30th.
30th so
The
you can
30th.
get that
I
free
already
ride and
Emails
free
open,
drinks
hard to
and
pay
everything.
at
Free
gmail.com.
transportation, free drinks, free food, okay?
Did you
Yeah.
get my message already or no?
Make sure y'all
Probably
follow
not.
Hard in the Paint too, man. At Hard in the Paint Seattle.
At Hard in the Paint, Seattle. You guys locked in.
If you're an artist, man, an artist, painter, visual artist, installations, any type of artist, man, we want you.
We
We
want
want
you.
you guys to come in and showcase your art. For
Enlist.
sure. Any type of performer,
When's the
any
next
type of
Jones?
creative.
When's the next Hard in the Paint,
The
man?
next
30th.
one is the 30th, but it's not. We're not gonna be able to display art. It's really, that's what I was saying.
30th, okay.
Some things happening with Q, so it's basically we're just having a party for the people, just to show our
Celebration,
appreciation.
man. For the
The
1
celebration.
year.
But it's not one of our Hard in the Paint. So if you guys are coming to Q and expecting the Hard in the Paint, it's not a Hard in the Paint.
Okay, word. You
It's
heard
just
it
a
first.
celebration.
Hard in the
Man.
It's a
Celebration.
celebration.
You heard it here first.
You got anything else to look forward to in the future, Trent? Something you got locked in?
Man, I just take it how I go. Yeah, I got a few things locked in. I got, shout out my people. I can't speak too much on the things that's gonna happen, but yeah, I got a few tours I'm waiting on and things like that.
Okay.
I just don't speak on a lot of things, but yeah, I work with some people. So
Is Ike
Dope.
Watson retired from the fucking game? What is popping?
Oh, hell no. You talking about putting out music?
Is Ike Watson in the game right now?
Hell yeah.
All right, 100%.
Bro, I'm always
We
writing,
needed to
always
hear that
creating
on Hip Hop Seattle.
everything, bro.
All right.
I'm
He's
not
in the game.
done.
Confirmation.
I've
There you
been
go.
I've been for show just making moves behind the scenes though. Producing for show mainly.
Is
That's
there
the
any
bag.
artists in particular that you've been working with lately that you want to
Oh
give a
man.
little hand to?
Bro, shout out to Macintosh for sure. That's
Macintosh,
my
Macintosh
brother,
is
man.
dope.
100.
That's my brother right there. Shout out to Keyshawn. Shout out to J Loud. Shout out to Louie. Man, shoot. The whole Taj King camp.
Yeah.
They murdering
Respect.
shit right now. I work with all them guys close. So man, that's who else am I missing right now? Man.
shout out Mafi, man. Shout out
Thank
Soup.
you. I haven't did no work with them guys, but I Soup.
Shout
I got
out
some
Wiz.
shit
Shout out
working.
Cam, man. STS.
Cam and STS, them guys, I got some shit to work with them too.
That's what's up.
Man, there's
All around, bro.
man. I'll do.
Shout
work
out
with
Ralphie.
anybody. Ralphie too.
Rob.
I
Shout
am
out
not
Porter.
this.
Hey.
Shout out Astro.
Shout out Astro. Hey, Ralphie, bro. I know I've been sloughing on you on the beat pack, my nigga. I apologize, bro. I'll say that right now. A real talk. I got you though. And of course myself. Shoot.
Yeah. Can't forget that.
Shout out Macintosh.
Once
Yeah,
again.
y'all
man,
see his
for
new
sure,
video?
man. Man,
He shot
Mac,
in
man.
India?
That boy.
Yeah.
That boy's
That's crazy.
creative. That boy's creative, man. He's dope. You guys got to bring Mac up here.
Yeah, for
Definitely
sure.
gotta Get Macintosh up here.
For surely, man. That's my brother. I'm locked in with him all the
Shout
way.
out
That's who
Kanye.
I do stuff with for the most part. Mm-hmm.
All right, well that's dope. Thank you guys so much for coming through.
It's Trent. Ike Watson.
Ike
Man,
Watson.
thank you.
Hey, make sure y'all follow me at IWP Music.
IWP Music.
Where can they find you, Trent?
Man, ItsTr3nt is Trent. But man, more specifically, man, follow Hard in the Paint.
Hard in
You
the paint.
fuck with the movement, man. You fuck with the art. You fuck with the culture. You fuck with the music. And follow Hard in the Paint. Hard in the Paint, Seattle. Man. Hard in the Paint,
sir.
Seattle.
Shout out to Trent. Real dope movement he got going on. All right, everybody. That's been
Appreciate you
Hip Hop
guys,
Seattle
man.
Podcast episode 4. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Bye.
This has been Cal Naughty.
Miss High Definition, Henry 100K.
A little honey dipping.
Deuces.
Deuce.
Ike Watson.
It's Trent. Appreciate you guys, man.
100%.
Niggas bitch stuff, niggas with stuff. A couple niggas want to kill me for to keep the clip stuck. Roll talk with the way, make a nigga sit up. All these hundreds in my bag, shit about a Brinks truck. Goddamn, remember all them days I ain't had shit. Remember I was sleeping on the floor with no mattress. Even when I didn't have $1, wasn't average. They yelling metaphors, I'm really living what I'm rapping. Athlete in designer, call it tennis, how I'm acting. Middleman the plug, I'm the one that's in the packs. Camera in the front of this phone when I back in. My mama in the bitch, my whole team need a mansion. All I need is one shot. Hey, little man. All I need is one shot, bitch, I can't miss. Everybody claim they own, they ain't on shit. You the type to fall in love, I'ma break the bitch. I don't chase the kids, this ain't no basic shit. All I need is one shot, bitch, I can't miss. Everybody claim they own, they ain't on shit. You the type to fall in love, I'ma break the bitch. I don't chase the kids, this ain't no basic shit. Drop the top in the coupe, fuck a photo. She want me slide late, nice in the loco. In my cup, got a nigga moving slow-mo. They say I'm popping, bitch, I'm busting off this promo. They wanna judge me, but don't know how a nigga live. Get up off the neck, come see what it really is. Thinking all I smoke is loud, you just heard that mid. Does this bitch really love me or just want my kid? Finna bust down on my neck or just ice the wrist. Bigger problem got me stuck like why I got a sieve. All these niggas wanna plot, that's why I got this clip. Independent, I ain't signing, bitch, I need an M. No discussion, bitch, I'm taxing like I'm Uncle Sim. Lil' baby bad, she gon' bust it for the gram. One night, lil' bitch don't get attached. King Lil, I'm that nigga and I'm dripping bad. All I need is one shot, bitch, I can't miss. Everybody claim they own, they ain't on shit. You the type to fall in love, I'ma break the bitch. I don't chase the kids, this ain't no basic shit. All I need is one shot, bitch, I can't miss. Everybody claim they own, they ain't on shit. You the type to fall in love, I'ma break the bitch. I don't chase the kids, this ain't no basic shit.
Street ball. Click. Boy, I'm the nigga that your bitch loving. Fuck you police niggas, y'all stay cuffing. Kill your mans for that mug he got on his face. Fuck around and do a Denzel broad day. I ain't pocket watching niggas, I'm in my own lane. My time coming soon, I don't ball change. Who you know rap like me, nigga, stop lying. You ain't pimpin', that's your girlfriend, nigga, stop lying. You want some clout on street, boy, nigga, keep trying. I send my hitter right your way and he don't do fighting. I'm blessed, time 10 like a big dog. Little bitches come around and make my dick so. You love me, then you hate me, man, you backwards like Chris. That's the type of shit that have a youngest mental trying to dust you. Little bitch, stay back and told the maggot go and get lost. Then I hit her with an ad-lib like that nigga Rick Ross. Bottle cost way more than that outfit. Matter of fact, hit this shit to take off your outfit. I ain't got no big homies, ain't nobody gave me shit. And if beating niggas ain't working, that be earning niggas dick. What you fuck niggas eat don't make a pimp shit. I be laughing at these niggas when they with my own bitch. And talent don't beat a nigga working harder. Yeah, I see you niggas moving, but I'm moving smarter. Hey, where you from? Not the teacher, cause you ain't a penny. Even the bitch you call babe, no, you ain't with it. And niggas lie all the time, but them numbers don't. I'm with killers right now, fuck rap phone. How the fuck you the big homie? You ain't never did shit. Washed up niggas talking down on the meat. How the fuck you from the hood, little nigga? You would turn out. See the ops, you ain't pulling nothing, put your hand out. No jewelry on my body, but this game gon' stand out. You need a group, I be lurking solo through the house. No jewelry on my body, but this game gon' stand out. You need a group, I be lurking solo through the house.